History is filled with chilling mysteries that have baffled experts for centuries. But sometimes the truth is finally unearthed. Here are 10 of the creepiest historical mysteries that were finally solved. 1. The Princes in the Tower. In 1483, two young princes, Edward V and his brother Richard, were imprisoned in the Tower of London and vanished. For centuries, their fate was unknown. But in 1674, the skeletons of two children were discovered hidden under a staircase in the tower, widely believed to be the remains of the lost princes. 2. The identity of Jack the Ripper. The infamous serial killer who terrorized London in 1888 was never caught, and his identity remained a chilling mystery. However, recent DNA analysis of a shawl found near one of the victims has pointed to a Polish immigrant named Aaron Kosminski, a longtime suspect, as the likely killer. 3. The Franklin Expedition. In 1845, two ships, the HMS Erebus and HMS Terror, set sail from England to find the Northwest Passage, but were never seen again. The fate of the 129 crew members was a mystery for over 150 years. In 2014 and 2016, the remarkably preserved shipwrecks were discovered in the Arctic, revealing clues about the expedition's tragic end. 4. The death of King Richard III. The last English king to die in battle, Richard III's final resting place was a mystery for over 500 years. In 2012, a skeleton was discovered under a parking lot in Leicester. DNA testing and analysis of the battle wounds confirmed it was the long-lost king. 5. The collapse of the Mayan civilization. The sudden decline of the once great Mayan civilization in the 8th and 9th centuries has long been debated. Scientists now believe that a combination of severe drought, deforestation, and internal warfare led to the collapse of their society. 6. The disappearance of the Dumoulin couple. In 1942, a Swiss couple, Marcelin and Francine Dumoulin, went to milk their cows and never returned. Their 7 children were left orphaned. 75 years later, in 2017, their perfectly preserved bodies were discovered in a shrinking glacier, finally solving the mystery of their disappearance. 7. The Sailing Stones of Death Valley. For decades, the strange phenomenon of rocks moving across the desert floor on their own, leaving long tracks behind them, baffled scientists. In 2014, researchers discovered the cause: a rare combination of ice, water, and wind that pushes the rocks across the slick, muddy ground. 8. The Vampire Clan Murders. In 1996, a Florida couple was brutally murdered in their home. The case was linked to a teenage cult obsessed with vampirism. The leader, Rod Farrell, believed he was a real vampire. The investigation led to the arrest and conviction of Farrell and his accomplice, solving the gruesome crime. 9. The Face on Mars. A 1976 NASA photograph of the surface of Mars appeared to show a human-like face, sparking countless conspiracy theories about alien civilizations. However, higher-resolution images taken in later years revealed the face to be nothing more than a natural landform, a trick of light and shadow. 10. The Tunguska event. In 1908, a massive explosion in a remote part of Siberia flattened 80 million trees over an area of 2,000 square kilometers. With no impact crater, the cause was a profound mystery. The scientific consensus is that the explosion was caused by the airburst of a meteoroid or comet, 5 to 10 kilometers above the Earth's surface.